this is rewarding, and
Hello, my name is Carla. I am from the Spanish team, which is participating in the Ka2 Erasmus Plus Young Community Organizers project. I'm going to speak about resource building. Imagine that the community that you are organizing is facing some issues that have not been resolved yet. The purpose of community organizing is to build resources to be able to face these issues. It is really important to identify power resources from within the community. So a good tool that we can use as community organizers is a power map. A power map is a useful tool that will help you understand how power is organized within the community and how it is distributed among the parties in the community. And this will also help you gain a broad view of the present situation so that you can face the issue in the best way possible. To be able to develop this power map, you must follow a few steps. In first place, defining the agenda and understanding your position is of the essence, and you must find key topics and points of your schedule that you will express publicly to the community to be able to persuade them and for them to believe that you are the best option to help them face the issues. In second place, the major battles and campaigns. What does this mean? You have to be able to describe the present scenario and also the confrontations that are existing and also the debated topics. In third place, we have to identify who are the major decision makers and how much power and influence they have over the community. Do they have any fears? Do they have any vulnerabilities? This is very important so that you can also be able to see where their weak spots are. In fourth place, who are the opposition groups, their structure, their capacity of influence, and how they can control you. Not also how they can control you, but how they can make you weaker. This is important to be prepared for any unexpected outcomes. In fifth place, we have to identify a potential network of allies and supporters. This is also very related with number 6. We should also be able to identify groups of people who are actually affected by this issue, but they are not part of the community. And they can get involved in the actions, and they can also be very helpful. Another useful tool that you can use to help your community is called Utopia. You can use this activity within a focus group or a general meeting within your community. The first step is to imagine the community 50 years from now, or the issue that your community is trying to face. How would the situation be in 50 years? How would the ideal situation be? How would you imagine it to be? Number 2 is to describe the reality today. What are the main differences that you see between today and the utopia that you have just described? Number 3 would be to identify what needs to be done to start moving the community in the direction of the utopia that you have just described. Following this, what would the resources be to do this advancement towards the utopia that you have been able to describe? Number 5, what resources do you already have that would help you get to the utopia? Number 6, what resources do you need? All in all, you must be able to identify what resources you already have and those you must obtain to be able to advance towards a utopia situation. In 7th place, where do you find those resources? And who has those resources? And following this, how can you obtain these resources? What needs to be done in 1 year to be able to reach that utopia in 50 years? What needs to be done in 6 months? What needs to be done next month? And what needs to be done next week, so that you can start getting to the situation of the utopia.